Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody who is viewing this. Hello, crypto traders, enthusiasts, and investors. We're going to call this the Mother's Day sale of 2022. Holy moly. Which also the dumping can probably continue into tomorrow. I understand you're probably clicking off the video right now. Sorry. I'm sorry to deliver bad news. But there's something we got to talk about here. And that's the fact that the world markets are in the toilet. They're in the toilet. Literally because of fear. That's long and the short of it. It's in fear. Now, are these accumulation times? Are these sell times? Are these times to just short the market and get ready for a bounce? That's going to be your own decision because I don't give financial advice. You can utilize these charts as entertainment only and make sure to do your own research whenever it comes to your own financial decisions. Anyways, this structure of the video is going to be a little different. We're going to look at actually the DXY. We're going to look at Bitcoin. I'm going to ramble on about some things that are going on in the world, and we are going to look at two altcoins. Number one being Ape Coin. Number two, Luna. That's what we're going to do in this video, so hopefully you enjoy. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the subscribe, and yeah, follow me on Twitter, get into the Discord, get notified every time I post a video. Not to mention, you can catch me live whenever I go live, so make sure you have the notification. Anyways, let's jump into the DXY. Alright, so we're looking at the DXY and the daily. DXY, it actually is doing interesting things. We first thought we were having our pullback. This is when Bitcoin started looking a lot more promising. Followed by the UK National Bank saying, hey, our inflation numbers are looking like it's going to be 10% or above. And that caused everyone to freak out. I mean, I'm not talking like, oh, the US market's free. No. UK market's dumped. I mean, you could say they sold off, but that's an understatement. They went down bad. And for some reason, everybody wants to hold dollars. Even though we understand we're being lied to about our inflation numbers here in the US, but whatever. That's besides the point. We also have a shrinking GDP. We also have the war that's happening in Russia, which everyone is really focused in on tomorrow, because that is Russia's victory day. So, there are some traders who are fearing the worst, like, ooh, could Russia drop something really bad onto Ukrainian soil? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Which, if they don't, turns out to be nothing, guess what? We're looking pretty good on the market side. They could see a recovery. However, with this DXY still going up, we're fighting against resistance right now. We have the daily stochastic RSI dropping while the price is still rising. This is bullish divergence. We don't want that, because if we break that level, we go into price discovery mode. Like, I don't want that. I really don't want price discovery mode. Oh, it's not price discovery mode. We just get to go up to these new highs. Oh my god. But anyways, I didn't look at all this. Holy. Alright, I'm seeing all this for the first time. So then the next level we have to look at actually is right here. 107? Oh. Which, that would cause a lot more markets. I mean, I'm talking, they're selling everything and hanging on to dollars. That's the worst case scenario here. We don't want that. We want a reversal. We want it to come down. We want people to diversify. But with a worldwide recession, possible depression happening, on top of that, numbers came out, millennials are carrying the highest record debt in American history. I mean, maybe they're just not working and living off credit cards. I don't know. I'm a millennial, and I'll tell you, it's rough out here. It's rough out here. Anyways, so that's the DXY. This is one reason why Bitcoin is struggling. World events causing another struggle. But if we come to Bitcoin on the weekly, so this is something we actually have to be very concerned about. In 6 hours and 10 minutes, we close this weekly candle more than likely below the 100 EMA, which means more than likely we're going to come down here to try and test the 200 EMA, which is below our long-term support level we set starting back here March 9th in 2020. Now, don't get me wrong, if we do literally anything higher than this previous high above 20,000, we're we're still good technically. Like, we're still good. I mean, we don't break our entire structure until we drop below 29,300. So, I mean, the structure, the higher low, it's still viable. We're sitting right on top of support right now. However, once we drop below it, all bets are off. We could be seeing the crypto winter everyone talks about. And noted, I'm not trying to be ultra bearish here. I'm just saying how traders are trading this. Unless you're one of those multi-billionaires that are manipulating the market, hey, if one of you guys see this video, buy the dip, bro. Buy the dip. But if you're like an average Joe like me, you have no control over this market. We all know that. We're looking at BlackRock like, hey, quit buying OTC. Buy on the spot exchange. The heck's wrong with you? Anyways, so we are looking at that on the daily time frame. We are sitting directly on top of support. So one shining hope is if we can hold this level of support for the next like day or two, and then get back above 34,400 or 34,500. That'd be great, because then we have a chance at fighting to get back into this channel, and we could say this was a giant bear trap. But this is what I was mentioning like last week or so, when I thought we were going to go through one more crazy dip that's going to scare off everybody in the market. This could be that dip, and we could definitely see a test down here 32,900. Heck, we can even see a test all the way down here to 30,000. So keep that in mind when you're trying to make these trades, because if Bitcoin does that, guess what's happening to our altcoins? Wow. I'm just saying, wow. They're going to, wow. Now, that's Bitcoin on the daily. Looking at Bitcoin on the 4-hour, you can see we distinctively were oversold. We're trying to hold support right now. We're trying our best. I mean, we're doing the thing. We're doing it. But likely what's going to happen is we're going to see a further sell-off. Maybe it won't be right now. Maybe it won't be in the next hour. But come tomorrow, as soon as Wall Street wakes up, or actually later tonight, come to think of it, once the daily candle closes, yeah, we could see a larger sell-off. We could. I mean, on the flip side, the volume's pretty, like, it's starting to rise up a little bit, but it's not that high. The sellers could be getting exhausted. We could see a little bit of a relief rally. So this is why I'm saying it's kind of in limbo. But while things are bearish, you have to go with the bearish sentiment. That's the part that sucks. So if we did see a mini relief rally, where could that go? Well, we were putting in this level of resistance. So you could see a mini rally all the way back up here to 35,000 even. And then it can continue its fall. So keep that in mind. Now, let's go ahead and check out Apecoin, because Apecoin did something really awful, really awful. So checking it out on the 4-hour, we're not even going to worry about the daily, but we had this support line, the supply line we were regarding as great support. We broke through it last night, or this morning, whatever. We broke through it. Now, we have this formal resistance level we could be backtesting as support. You also have this level as support down here at $10.55. Considering the bearish sentiment of the entire market, I'm more inclined to think we're going to fall all the way down here to $9.49. I know all you ape holders are mad at me for saying it. I know you're mad at me for saying it, but yeah, I can see that. The only way that this gets saved is if Bitcoin rallies. That is your only way. Only way. I mean, I could look at the daily, I could look at the 4-hour, I could look at whatever. Daily, you have room to fall. You have room to fall. You can see it on the relative strength index. You're in oversold territory, but you still have room to fall. So don't get mad at the messenger. All right? I'm just showing you what the chart says. Some people get mad at me as if I'm the one manipulating these markets. No, I'm not. I don't got that kind of cash. I wish I did. I've been buying the dip. Anyways, so that is Apecoin. Looking at Apecoin on the 1-hour. The 1-hour is looking bleak. We can see we've been bouncing off the 20 EMA as resistance. So if we did see a little relief rally, we're going to come right up to our now resistance level, 1169, and then continue to fall. So bearish out here. So bearish. I am hoping that it's not going to be that bearish. But if you wanted to take a short out on this position, you have a very high possibility at this moment in time of recording of what did I just no, that is the wrong tool. That why did I do that? Anyways, you have a very real possibility of seeing 14% more to the downside, and it's already down 9%. It's absolutely insane. All right, now for the last token, we're going to look at Luna. Luna's been struggling. Luna's out here. It's just, it tried to be the shining hope, buying up all the Bitcoin and whatnot. But you know what Luna is doing? It's doing something that most other coins are not at this very moment. So it has this long-term supply line. It looks like it's coming down here to touch it. And it's also regarding this level at $60.55 as support at the moment. Noted, we did get a daily candle close below this 200 EMA. On the daily, that's really, really bearish. I'm not going to lie to you, that's really bearish. But if we come to the 4 hour, it does look like we're trying to put in a slight little relief rally. I don't believe this is going to last. I really don't believe it's going to last. Your best case scenario, absolute best case scenario, you see this thing come up here to $79.11. What's way more likely is if you close below this level down here at $6 or $60.77, if you get a candle low close below that, I do not believe the supply line will hold, and you will see Luna back down here at $49. So anyways, let's look at the 1 hour. Let's see if it's actionable for a short right now. Nah, it's kind of in no man's land. You're taking a risk here. You can either go short or long. So your stop loss would be above this 50 EMA on the 1 hour at $70.24. If you felt like taking a short, and your profit taking level would be the supply lines, so you would have a possibility. So you'd have 13% if you waited, or 18% downside potential from where it's sitting right now. Looking at either 12% or 7.3% downside potential. However, you do need to have your stop loss just above the 50 EMA. But yeah, it looks like right now it's struggling to find more bids. So we could see lower prices sooner than later. If that supply line breaks, you're coming straight down here to $49. Straight down. Which would be, from where you're sitting at this moment, 25% to the downside. So those are what I'm seeing in the market. Doesn't look good. In the short term. Long term, hey, great accumulation levels. Great accumulation. Dollar cost average your way to greatness. I'd spread out the dollar cost averaging a little further than normal. So if you guys normally DCA every week, maybe DCA every other week, until the market stabilize. That would be smart, because like Luna here, for instance, if it breaks that final level of support, we're going to the gutter. We're going all the way down to $30. All because of this candle low that we found support randomly. You could argue maybe we'd find support here at $43, but it's not very strong. This is a stronger argument because you had all this trading leading up to it, so there's a lot of orders that could be filled in that area. Anyways, I hope you guys are keeping your stop losses tight. I hope you guys aren't over leveraged, and I hope this is helping some of you in your trading and or the way you look at the markets. Anyways, I'm going to take off. I will go live later today as a second video here on YouTube, but yeah, this is what I got for you right now. It's kind of like a giant turd sandwich, and I'm sorry. Hopefully it gets better. Take it easy. Deuces.